Attorney Rashid, and with him is Intelligence Agent Ariel Justin Nepasina. From the Philippine National Police, from the Directorate for Intelligence, Deputy Director for Intelligence, Police Brigadier General Frankie Candelario, sir. With him is Police Colonel Dominador Matalang and Police Colonel Pablito B. Asmo Jr. From the Philippine Sports Commission, we have Professor Luis Jashil Sonido, Ana M. Ruiz, Assistance and Coordination Division, Miss Rachel Ribo Dumuk from the same department. For the record, Mr. Chair, we invited the Philippine Olympic Committee, but they sent their regrets and due to previous commitments. For the Gilas Pilipinas, the 3x3 program head, we have Coach Ryan Gregorio, sir. For the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas, we have Executive Director Erica Kaitlin D, and with her is Sander G. Gubat. And our applicants for naturalization, Ms. Elizabeth Jeanette Means and Mr. Maodo Malik Diouf. Good afternoon, everybody.
Thank you very much, Attorney Mortel. We can now proceed with I have prepared, this representation is prepared a brief opening statement. We are here today to tackle and address legislative action granting Philippine citizenship to Malik Diouf, Senate Bill 1596, and Elizabeth Jeanette Means, Senate Bill 1594. We have a center from Senegal who became an icon in university basketball and a woman's forward with family roots in Naga. Their naturalization raises an old, slightly uncomfortable question. What makes a Filipino Filipino? Language, color of our skin. We Filipinos are a people shaped by crossings. Halo-halo, sabi nga nila. Malay, Chinese traders, Spanish explorers, American teachers. Yet we are bound by something sturdier than blood. Shared struggle and shared aspiration. I said halo-halo dahil yun ang paborito, the favorite dessert or tama ba dessert? Delicacy of the Filipinos wherein everything is mixed. This representation on my mother's side, we have lineage. My great-grandmother was Japanese. My great-grandfather was American. On the mother's side. On the father's side, we had Chinese. My grandmother was half Chinese, so halo-halo. But I think by and large, to be Filipino in this day and age is to choose to belong to a country that is often hard to belong to. And yet foreigners are drawn here. Everywhere else, they prefer Filipino nurses, for example, and other overseas Filipino workers. They are drawn to the way Filipinos weave strangers into family, to instinct, to share, to the instinct rather, to share even when there is little to share, the generosity, the hospitality, to the stubborn optimism that turns brownouts into videoke nights, to the quiet love expressed not only in words but in action. These athletes are not merely chasing medals, they are choosing a story. They are believing that Filipino identity is not an exclusive club, but a living promise. That if you sweat, sacrifice, and stand for the 3 stars and the sun, the land and its people will eventually claim you as their own. Thank you. And we can now proceed. I think we will, unless maybe I can reserve my questions later on and have the positions taken. Do you have opening statements? SBP, meron bang, would you?
Good afternoon, Chair. No opening statement, but we would just like to express our appreciation for hearing the citizenship bills for Mr. Diouf and Ms. Means today. Thank you very much.
And our coach of Gilas Pilipinas, would you like to have an opening statement or at least make a manifestation?
Well, Chair, thank you very much for the opportunity that you've given us to elevate the level of basketball in our country. And definitely with Malik Diouf and Elizabeth Means, we'll be able to reach our goal of hopefully making it not just in the World Cup, but eventually to the Olympics. And these two people who have made themselves available for our country will be of great value to all the things that we want to achieve. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Coach. Would Elizabeth Jeanette Means, ma'am, would you have an opening statement or at least a manifestation?
Yes, thank you, Chair. I don't have an opening statement, but I also would like to express my sincere appreciation for taking time to consider my bill, and it would be an honor to represent the Philippines.
Thank you. Before we continue, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of Senator Jinggoy Estrada. With his presence, thank you, Senator Jinggoy Estrada. We now have a quorum. We now declare the presence of a quorum. This public hearing of the Committee on Justice and Human Rights is called to order. We can now proceed. Mr. Diouf, Malik, would you like to make a manifestation?
Thank you, sir. No manifestation, like just to say, thank you for sponsoring our bills. Really excited to represent the Philippines. Feel at home already. Thank you.
Thank you. Maybe we can begin with Gilas Pilipinas and the SBP. How will their citizenships and they're playing for our teams? How will they improve our chances in the 3x3 Olympic qualifiers?
Yes, Chair. So for the 3x3 Olympic qualifiers, teams qualify through what we call federation points and rankings. And these rankings are brought about by the players themselves. So each player has an equivalent number of points that goes to the federation of the country that they represent. So once we can get the citizenship of Mr. Diouf and Ms. Means, this would mean that their 3x3 points will be will go to the Philippines, sir.
Thank you. My apologies, Senator Estrada. Would you have an opening statement? You're good. Okay, we can proceed. And to Coach Gregorio, Ryan, would you like to explain to us why their recruitment into our Gilas Pilipinas team, or at least the Philippine team, will help our chances?
But from a basketball standpoint, Chair, I've seen you watch a lot of games in the UAAP and cheering for our beloved University of the Philippines. And you know that basketball at some point is a big man's game. So especially in 3x3 situations wherein you are just up against three opponents, and height actually plays a big role in turning a competitive team into a winning team. And with Malik, we've seen him play, gave us a championship with UP. We've seen him play last year for our Philippine team in the Manila Challenger, and we were able to compete against taller opponents from Europe and also from other parts of the country. And that is definitely a big plus for us if we are to reach our goal of making it to the Olympics. And also for Beth, I've seen her play also representing our country. In fact, a few days ago, she was able to help her team win a 3x3 tournament in Thailand representing Pilipinas Aguilas. So what you see are two players whom we were able to scout so well. And we want taller players because you know our height as Filipinos. We are really struggling sometimes in the height department. And with them coming in, that will more or less solve our problem in rebounding, interior defense, and also scoring inside the paint.
Thank you for the explanation, Coach. Senator Estrada is also a alumnus of the of UP. I think he was a year ahead of me. um, uh, and a patron of basketball. No? Senator Estrada, many years now, more than almost 20 years. Oh, mahigit pa siguro. Yes. Thank you. Okay. So, of course, given the height, 6'11" and 6'1", clearly, we wouldn't have Filipinos, or we would, but not enough, no, players of the same height. Maybe 6'11", wala. Baka 6'1", meron pa siguro, no. So, yes, yes. So that would be, there is a some there is this how do you call it, school of thought that because we bring in foreign players to play for our teams, that it affects our own local development. Is that how do you explain, that it is not necessarily so?
Chair, that's one school of thought, but on the other side, we also have seen that once we place more competitive players among our local players, everyone's level rises to theirs. So this is what we are expecting from the inclusion of Ms. Means and Mr. Diouf into our basketball programs.
And again, in which specific international tournaments will Ms. Means and Mr. Dio, how
Both-
do you, yes.
Both will be competing in the FIBA 3x3 circuit. For the women's side, that's the women's series and also the national team competitions in the future, as well as the challenger and the world circuit for the men's side.
Okay, we have a process in the Senate in terms of addressing these measures. What is your timeline? When are these competitions? So when will their citizenships be, and the passports, the issuance of passports be required?
Sir, we're hoping that the passports be issued as soon as possible before mid-April, which is when the eligibility of these tournaments will begin.
So we don't have much time. No?
Yes,
in other
sir.
words, mid-April is a month
And a half,
month
yeah.
and a half from now. Okay. Sige. To Malik, when did you arrive in the Philippines?
I arrived in the Philippines 2018.
And but you've come in and out of the country.
Yeah, I come in and out. I go home every Christmas. I'm from Senegal. Yeah, West Africa.
And from 2018 up until today, you have lived where?
In QC.
Oh,
No,
yes.
no. My first, I will live it in Menjola because I was playing for CEU, Central Scholar University,
Okay.
and then played for 1 year. And UP, like Boss Renan,
Yes.
they recruited me to play for UP 2020. And since then, I live in QC.
Where in Quezon City?
Right now, I'm living in Teachers Village,
Teachers.
Picatuna.
I grew up there.
Oh,
Yeah. UP Village.
UP Village.
Yes. Okay.
Mr. Chair, if I may.
Yes, please proceed,
Thank you,
Senator
Mr.
Jinggoy.
Chair. Who recruited you here?
In the Philippines,
Yes,
Coach Derek Pumaren.
Derek Pumaren.
Yeah.
You played for what school? UP?
No, CEU,
CEU.
Central Scholar University.
Only in CEU.
No, first year.
First year
And then UP recruit me.
UP recruited you.
Yeah.
Okay. How many years have you stayed here? Since 2018?
Yeah, 2018. That's all. 8 years.
So-
11, 8.
I don't know who can answer my question. If whenever the Congress or the Senate grants your Philippine citizenship, is he allowed to play for the PBA? As a Filipino, not as an import.
As far as I'm concerned, the answer is no, because I believe the PBA rule is that they have to be natural born citizens, not naturalized
Not
citizens.
naturalized. Okay, what can you contribute to Philippine basketball?
Like just help them. Like the height is there, so the contribution, getting rebounds,
Mm-hmm.
defending, scoring. So
How old are you?
27 now.
27.
Yeah.
How many, as far as you're concerned, how many more year playing years do you have?
Still I can't.
Excuse me?
I said still I can't play. Still my
Around
body
10,
can
10 more years?
Yeah,
15,
10,
15 years?
10 to 15.
All right. After 15 years, are you still willing to stay here in the Philippines or are you going back to your country?
I want to stay.
For good?
Yeah, I feel at home already.
Really?
Yep.
You have a Filipino girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Okay. You know how to sing the national anthem of the Philippines?
National items, I'm not really good but the Panatang Makabayan, yes.
Okay, can you recite it for us?
Okay. You go figure it. Panatang Makabayan, inibing ko ang Pilipinas. Aking lupang sinilangang. Tuhanang, tahanang aking lahi. Kinukukop, kinukukop, at tinutulungan upang upang making malakas, masipag at mahalan. Dahil mahal ko ang Pilipinas.
Okay.
Diningin ko ang payos ang magulang. Susundin ko ang tunguning paalam. Tutunin ko ang tungkuling ng mamamayang makabayan. Ng makabayan. Naglilikod nakaaral at nadarasal ang buong katapatan. No. Ang buong.
You better be careful. Buong and buwang are two different words, huh?
Yeah. Buong katapatan. Ilay ko ang aking buhay. No. Nagsisipat at pagsisipak babangsang Pilipinas.
Give me 2 lines in Lupang Hinirang. Yeah. Bayang Magiliw.
I need the song. So,
But are you familiar with the song or the lyrics, the melody?
bayang
You have to learn it.
nagiling.
Because if
But,
when the Philippine national anthem is being played, what do? Of course, you stand up and then you place your hands on your chest and then you sing it. You have to learn you have to know the lyrics of the Philippine national anthem, just in case we will grant you Philippine citizenship. Okay. What about Miss Elizabeth? How long have you been here?
I've been in the Philippines since November of last year, but I've been
Only last year.
back in.
Where are you from?
I'm from the States. I'm from California, sir.
Oh, United States.
Yes,
Okay.
po.
So you want to be naturalized?
Yes, po.
What? How can you help the women's basketball?
I think similar to Malik here, my size and my physicality will be a great benefit. Even talking and playing with some of the current 3x3 players that competed in the women's series last year, they talked about the struggle of competing against bigger, more physical teams, especially European teams. And it's hard when you don't have an answer for that. And so they're hoping that I can not only be that presence, but also let them practice against size, someone that they might see.
Are you aware that the Philippine women's basketball team were champions during the last SEA Games? Am I correct?
Yes, po. Yes. The
Without
5-on-5.
any naturalized player? Wala, no? Panay Pilipina talaga. Walang daya, no? Mm. So you want to help the Philippine women's basketball team?
Yes, po.
Have you practiced with them? Not yet.
Yes, po. I've been practicing every time I've come since November, and competed in the Manila Hustle and then in the tournament in Thailand with some of the players.
You think we have hope? You have high hopes? Is there a potential?
Yes, absolutely, po.
Really? Mm. If what's your height?
6'1" po.
6'1". So you'll be the tallest, not necessarily. Not really.
Yes, the tallest that I've seen. Yeah.
Mhm. All right. The same question. When you retire from basketball, are you willing to stay here or are you going back to your country?
I've only been here since November, but I can give a true testament to being home, feeling at home in the Philippines and the togetherness that I've already felt.
How did you say that?
I told boss Erica being here after a week that it was crazy how at home I felt. And I think it's from the community that accepted me, especially the basketball community where everyone is so passionate and so generous and you feel the passion and the competition. And so I could definitely see myself being here for a long time and getting to really create a home for myself here in the
Since you were here a year ago?
less than a year.
Not less than a year.
Hmm?
Less than a year.
Yes,
Only less than a year. Then you want to be naturalized right away.
Yes, Paul. Yes.
All right. Where do you stay?
I stayed in Pasig and then stayed in Wakwak.
Okay. What do you like here in the Philippines? The hospitality of the Filipinos. What
Yes,
else?
the hospitality. I've been staying with one of the players on the 5-on-5 team, and she's been cooking all kinds of Filipino dishes for me.
Have you tried Filipino dishes?
Yes,
Like
she made
adobo?
sinigang for me, chicken adobo. Yes, lumpia.
Since you were here, have you traveled back to your country? Not yet.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Mhm. You have Filipino boyfriend? No?
Not yet, Paul.
Maybe Senator Pangilinan might want to apply. Sorry to kay Sharon.
Gagalit yung kumad.
Anyway, so what other Tagalog words do you know? Walang bastos ha.
Salamat po.
Salamat po. What else? Maganda ka.
Sige.
Sige. What else?
I know that. I think that's it.
You have to try to memorize the Philippine national anthem. You have to know how to sing it.
Yeah, we've talked about having the goal of when it's played that I'm able to sing along with the other players.
Yes. You have to.
Yes.
Okay. After your stint in basketball, again, do you plan to stay here or back to your country? Or what do you plan?
I'm not sure. I plan to play basketball for a long time, but I
How old are you? 20?
23. I'm young,
23.
so I have a long career ahead of me.
Maybe 20
God
years
willing.
more?
Yeah.
You want to play here in the Philippines during your entire basketball career?
I've loved it so far. Yes, and with the goal of the 2020 Olympics, that's at least committed for the next 3 years, and then I'm sure continuing after that.
Right. Where is Mr. Boatwright? And who else?
Sir, Mr. Boatwright had himself excused as he's currently playing in the Korean Basketball League in Korea, in Seoul. So he was not allowed by his team to come today. So we'll have to
Who are
defer
the
it
other players who wants to be naturalized?
just the three of them for basketball.
Sino is, three of them. Sino? Ito, si Malik, Boatwright, and
And si Minswa.
tatlo. Wala na. Basketball ang lahat.
We have a wrestler, but he's not here also.
Who's the wrestler?
The representative, Mr. Colonel Lorenzo Holanda Jr. retired. You're here for Matthew James Ramos. Is that right?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. Good afternoon, Senator Estrada. Yes, sir. I'm representing my nephew, Matthew James Ramos, because we just received the notice yesterday. And unfortunately, my nephew is in the US. He's with the Purdue University in the wrestling team. So had we been notified earlier, maybe I could have called them and let them plane in for this hearing, sir.
Why does he want to become a Filipino citizen?
Well, his father is a Filipino, Philam, to be exact.
From?
My cousin, Vicente
From where?
Holanda Ramos, is
What
from
province?
Pangasinan,
Pangasinan. Okay.
Basista, Pangasinan.
All right.
But they immigrated to the US when they were still children.
Do you have to be naturalized when you have Filipino blood?
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, Matthew James was unable to acquire his passport before
Oh,
he was 16 or 18 for that matter. So as to go through naturalization
the
process.
process.
Yes, sir.
All right, all right. Okay. How old is he?
He's now 25 years old, sir.
With the permission
Yeah.
of Senator Estrada, we will have to have him attend. No, we cannot act on his citizenship without him attending personally. So we will have to schedule a separate hearing for that, and we will inform you. But I'm informed by the I was just informed by the committee secretary that the notice was given last week, but perhaps it did not reach you or Mr. Ramos until, as you said yesterday. No?
It was passed to my Viber only yesterday,
Okay.
Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead. Oh, before that, we also place on record the presence of the chairman of the Philippine Sports Commission, Mr. Pato Gregorio. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead. You have the floor.
BP. Do you know the history of SBP?
I have some background, sir, although I joined the organization only 2 years ago.
What do you know about the background of SBP?
I believe, sir, it used to be the BAP, which was the organization when I played for the national team. And then sometime in 2006, there were suspensions as there were two groups trying to claim to be the NSA for basketball. Then eventually SBP emerged to be the one recognized by FIBA pa.
How? How did the SBP emerge to become the?
The details of that I wouldn't know anymore.
You want me to give you a brief background about it?
That's okay, sir, if you would wish to.
The acknowledged NSA before was VAP by FIBA, correct? And they elected this representation as the president of VAP. And I was during my first term as a senator, and then SBP represented by Mr. Manny Pangilinan gave me a call. Pinakikiusap sa akin to withdraw my position as president of BAP and to surrender it to the Samang Basketball ng Pilipinas. So he told me to accompany him in Geneva, doon sa office ng FIBA. And immediately I said, kasi wala namang pondo yung BAP eh. Yung SBP, alam ko maraming pondo. Of course, BAP cannot help our Filipino athletes kasi wala namang pondo. So I willingly agreed to the request of Mr. Pangilinan to surrender it and to give way for the SBP to be the acknowledged NSA of the Philippines. So from there on, na-recognize na ng FIBA ang SBP na nawala na yung Basketball Association of the Philippines. So ibig sabihin nun, hindi naman sa pagbubuhat ng sarili nating bangko, if I did not agree to surrender the BAP, walang SBP. Hanggang ngayon, BAP pa rin. Yun lang, just for your information and guidance. You can even ask Mr. Pangilinan about this. Just to give you a brief background. Mr. Chair.
Thank you. I will attest to that actually. Mr. Pangilinan is a distant relative and nakwento sa akin yun many years ago. And salamat tayo kay Senator Jinggoy for that. Naalala ko yun in many instances, di ba?
Senator.
Yes. Nagkakaroon ng hidwaan or conflicts, but in that case, because of Senator Jinggoy's willingness to step down and step aside, he was able to help achieve unity among the associations, organizations in the basketball community in the country. So you have Beth, no, that's your nickname, right? You do have a Filipino lineage.
Yes po.
Which side?
My great grandfather on my mother's side was born in Naga City.
So maternal.
Mhm.
And you mentioned, so when you came here in November, that was your first time to come to the Philippines.
Yes po.
And had no contact with Filipinos, your relatives here in the Philippines.
Unfortunately, no, I did not.
Did you have interaction with the Phil-Amps?
Yes po. I grew up in California, so there's a large Filipino community. Played basketball with them growing up and even into college.
And similar to the questions raised by Senator Estrada earlier, who recruited you to come to the Philippines?
My first contact was Coach Anton with 3x3 and Boss Erica with SPP.
Anton Altamirano po.
Eric, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Eric and I were contemporaries in UP. I was in the men's varsity volleyball team, UAAP, when he was in the men's varsity basketball team. So it was, you were recruited and you arrived here in November. So how did you learn to say po and opo?
I learned that very fast here, that it's a sign of respect, and yeah, caught on.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Chair.
Yes, please go ahead.
What if I say maganda ka? What will you respond? How will you respond?
I don't know.
You don't know. You say salamat po.
Salamat po.
Okay. Okay, ilan na ba yung mga atletang na naturalize natin? If you know.
For men's basketball, I think we had Andre Blatt, Diouf, Justin Brownlee, Ange Kwame. That's about it.
4.
Yes, 4.
And I understand other countries have a lot of naturalized
Yes, sir.
players. Like Japan, I
Yes.
heard there are 10
Yes, sir.
naturalized players and former NBA players.
Correct.
Am I correct?
Yes.
So tayo, matanda na yung Blatch, di ba? Naglalaro pa ba yun?
Hindi na po.
Oh, where is he?
I'm not sure po where his whereabouts are.
That is, that is one of my concern. Kasi after the stint here, after their stint here in playing basketball here in the Philippines, pag retire nila, hindi naman sila mamamalagi dito, uwi na talaga sa sarili ng bansa. That is my worry. Unlike ito si Justin Brownlee, I think talagang gusto niya na rito manirahan sa atin.
Yes.
No? Yun lang naman nating concern. Kasi yung ating mga kababayan dyan sa, halimbawa sa Amerika, sa ibang bansa, hirap na hirap makakuha ng, halimbawa sa Amerika, hirap na hirap makakuha ng US citizenship. Talagang dadaan talaga sa proseso. Dito napakadali, kongreso lang. Kausapin mo lang sa House of Representatives, kausapin mo lang Senado. Automatic, meron ng Filipino citizenship. Parang napakabilis naman ng proseso natin dito na mag-acquire ng Filipino citizenship. Kaya tayo, mga kababayan natin doon, hirap na hirap makakuha ng US citizenship.
Yes, sir. It's also a concern of ours. Kaya po right now, if napansin niyo po, yung mga pinapanaturalize po ng SBP, yung mga talagang may connection na rin po talaga sa bansa. Like si Ange Kwame and na-mention niyo si Justin Brownlee, they've been in the Philippines, no, doing other things before they were naturalized. And it's the same with Malik, who studied in UP and CEU and has been here for a while. And then si Beth naman po nahanap namin na may lineage din because yung great-grandparents niya po sa Naga City nag-stay dati.
Kasi I've always been, what do you call this, critical. Hindi naman masyadong critical sa pag-issue natin ng Filipino citizenship. I hope you know where I'm coming from. Yung aking concern lang, after their stint in whatever sport like basketball, uwi na sa sariling bansa na yan. Sayang naman yung inisyu natin, Filipino citizenship. And one more thing, yun nga sinasabi ko kanina, yung ibang kababayan natin talaga, hirap na hirap talaga makakuha ng citizenship sa ibang bansa. Yun lang aking concern. And I hope itong ating mga nag-a-apply ng Filipino citizenship, sana gumawa naman sila o tumulong sila sa ating mga kababayan dito. No? And siguro imbibe the culture of Filipinos. Yun siguro ang ituro nyo sa kanila.
Before we proceed, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of Senator Bongo, who is a principal author of the two measures that we are tackling today. For the information of Senator Go, we are going to schedule the deliberation of House Bill 6639. This is citizenship of Boatwright, Bennie Boatwright, because he's not here, as well as James Ramos, House Bill 6644, likewise because he's not here. So we're now tackling the 6640 for Malik Diouf and 6641 House Bill for Elizabeth Jeanette Means. Would you have an opening statement, Senator Go? You have the floor.
Salamat po, Mr. Chairman, Senator Kiko Pangilinan, for hearing these important bills. I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank our chairperson, Senator Kiko Pangilinan, for hearing these important measures, and of course, Senator Jingo Estrada, who is one of the best coaches in town available. Salamat rin po sa lahat ng ating mga katrabaho, no, sa PSC, Chairperson Pato Gregorio, sa SBP, Executive Director Erica D, Ryan Gregorio. Alam niyo naman po na basketball fan po ako since 1983. Sasakay lang po ako ng jeep pupunta sa Araneta and then lumipat sa Ultra, sa Field Sports na po, known as Field Sports ngayon, para makapanood lang po ng basketball. And until now, PBA fan, and not only PBA fan, as chairperson ng Committee on Sports and on Youth, patuloy ko po sinusuportahan ng ating mga atleta at naniniwala po ako pag nagtulungan tayo dito, malayo pong mararating ng ating mga atleta with the support of the private sector, PSC, POC. Kayang-kaya po nating manalo. Of course, Colonel Holanday, sila rin po yung naglapit para kay Matthew James Ramos, and sa dalawang si Maodo, Malik Diouf, and Elizabeth Jeanette Means. Advance congratulations should you pass dito po here in the Senate. And si Bennie Boatwright, looking forward, sayang no, hindi siya nakarating, and Matthew James Ramos. At nakita natin na during the past 2 games of the Gilas, yun talaga yung kulang natin, yung outside shooting na laking tulong po ito si Boatwright, dahil not only Boatwright, of course, Malik, you're 6'9", 6'11". What's your position in basket center? And Boatwright, he can play outside and inside. Yun yung kulang natin ng mga past 2 games. Though pasok na tayo sa next round, no? Malaking tulong po yun kung sakaling maipasa natin dito. At least meron tayong mga reserba na players na pwede nating i-tap anytime. Kung ano yung mas kailangan natin. Kita mo sa Australia, malalaki pero tumitira rin sa labas. At para po sa akin bilang manlalaro rin po, yung puro 3 points na halos lahat ngayon eh. When you shoot just 33% or 1/3 lang ng yung accuracy mo sa paglalaro, that is equivalent to 50% of the 2 points. Diba? Kung tumira ka ng 12 attempts and pasok mo is 4, that is equivalent to 12 points. Sa 2 points naman, pag tumira ka ng out of 12 attempts, pumasok ka ng 6, that is 50%, 12 points, pareho lang po sila. So, more on yung mga players natin, kahit na mga big men, ay importante na po yung 3 points. At malaking tulong po yun si Boatwright and Malik and Elizabeth Means. Kaya patuloy po akong sumusuporta, Mr. Chairman, dito po sa pag-apply nila ng citizenship. The authority of, and as one of the authors of the measures before us, allow me to express my full support for the bills granting Philippine citizenship to Bennie Boatwright, Malik Diouf, Elizabeth Jeanette Means, and Matthew James Ramos. The authority of Congress to grant Philippine citizenship is firmly grounded in the Constitution, which expressly provides that those who are naturalized in accordance with law are citizens of the Philippines. This constitutional mandate empowers Congress through legislative naturalization to extend citizenship to deserving individuals whose lives and contributions demonstrate genuine allegiance to our country. Beyond compliance with the law, these individuals have shown sincere integration into Philippine society, embracing our values, contributing to national development, and demonstrating loyalty to our country. Mr. Chair, I support the measures which seeks to grant Philippine citizenship to the following individuals po, no, na nabanggit kanina: Malik Diouf, Jeanette Means, Bennie Boatwright pag nakabalik na po siya, and Matthew Ramos. Maraming salamat po, Mr. Chair, for giving the opportunity to speak po dito sa ating hearing. And I will continue to support and monitor the development. Salamat po.
Thank you, Senator Go. Yes, go ahead, Senator.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Address to Mr. Malik. How did the coach Pumaren discover you? Did he go to your country?
Oh, no. Through an agent.
Through an agent?
Yeah. So the agent contacted me and told me there is somebody who's looking for you
Okay.
because they can like offer you a scholarship and you can play basketball.
You readily agreed?
No, I was in Senegal.
Yeah. That's why you readily agreed to play here.
Yeah.
To study here.
And study. That's why I moved it.
Okay. When was the last time you played for UP?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Champion.
We lost against LaSalle.
Second.
Oh. Last year, this year they lost again.
He was no longer with.
Yeah, no
Mm.
longer with UP.
So,
Yeah.
pero Lasal ka, di ba?
Yes.
Lasal, UP.
Yeah.
Okay. Kawawa naman pala Ateneo, no?
Kami, panalo rin.
Lasal, UP. Kawawa pala ako. Ateneo, UP. Kawawa. Anyway, because I recruited 4 of your teammates for my team. I don't know if you still know them. Abadiano, Jerry, Rayland.
Oh, San Juan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you want to play for us?
Of course.
Okay. But you're not qualified because you're only a naturalized citizen.
Puede.
Alarcon,
Alarcon.
and
Raylan Torres.
Albadiano, and Fortea.
And Fortea, yeah.
So you know them.
Yeah, I know them.
They were your teammates.
Yeah, champions.
So when we have a game on Monday, you can watch.
I can play all.
We'll be champions already if you play. Anyway, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Malik, you were already a player in Senegal, is that right?
Yeah, so
Okay. And was that in college? Were you playing
high school.
Okay, high school. So your college basketball days were here,
Yeah, in the
in the Philippines.
yes, well.
Well, of course, I'm biased because you helped UP become champions. We should give you a citizenship.
Yes, sir.
After 36 years under his centership, for lack of a better term. We won the championship in UP. So, but that's just for the record. Yes. Yes. He was first a member of the second place team. That was the best finish in 36 years. And then the following year, we became champions.
Coach. Yeah, Coach Galway.
Yes. And he was the most valuable player. Yeah. Well, congratulations. So,
Salamat po.
yes. May we request the agencies like the DOJ, the DFA, Immigration, PNP, and NBI, as regards their citizenship? Go ahead, State Council Mendoza of the DOJ.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. Good afternoon, everyone. With reference to Ms. Elizabeth Jeanette Means and Maodo Diouf, the department extends its support to the proposed legislative measures, considering Mr. Diouf had made considerable contributions to Philippine sports, and Ms. Means would be making contributions as well. This department does not have any legal objection to the proposed bill, subject to any findings of the Bureau of Immigration with respect to their confirmation that none of the applicants' names appear in any of the Bureau's derogatory database, list, or record. We shall be submitting our official position paper to the Honorable Committee within the. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Attorney Mendoza. ASEC Luis.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, Senator Pangilinan, Senator Estrada, Senator Go, colleagues in government, other stakeholders, and the candidates for naturalization. Good afternoon. Thank you very much to the committee for inviting the Department of Foreign Affairs to this hearing. We acknowledge the legislative support to grant Philippine citizenship to 4 candidates, but only 2 are present this afternoon, Ms. Jeanette Means and Mr. Malik Diouf. The Department of Foreign Affairs notes the intent of the proposed measure to provide an opportunity for the 2 candidates to represent the Philippines in the area of sports, specifically basketball, which in this case is also in line with the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas SBP program of having a pool of naturalized talents who embody the Filipino spirit. To address the concern of the proponents of the pending Senate bills regarding any impediments to the aforementioned candidates' qualifications for naturalization, the Department of Foreign Affairs has submitted to the committee the certificates indicating that the said candidates for naturalization have no derogatory information in the department's visa lookout list and e-passport watch list database. Thank you very much, your chair.
Thank you, ASEC, Luis. Now we have the BI, Bureau of Immigration. Attorney Paraiso, go ahead.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair, Senator Bongo, and Senator Estrada, and to the SBP and Gilas Pilipinas and PSC. We would like to make a manifestation that we interpose no objection whatsoever to the subjects Malik Diouf and Elizabeth Means, especially upon checking on the BI records, we found no derogatory records of both subjects, and especially we want to give their support to their naturalization, especially they made a significant contribution in the past of their collegiate careers and hopefully in the future in the Gilas Pilipinas. That's all.
Thank you, Attorney Paraiso. We now have the PNP, Police General
Candelario.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. Mr. Chairperson, Senator Bongo, sir, Senator Estrada, sir, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. The Philippine National Police respectfully conveys its position to the proposed legislative measures granting Philippine citizenship to Ms. Elizabeth Jeanette Means and Mr. Maodo Malik Diouf on the basis that as of this date, they have no derogatory record or adverse information on file. The PNP's rule in this matter is confined to the verification of available records, and based on our verification, no derogatory information has been found against the aforementioned individuals. In closing, the PNP reaffirms its commitment to assist this Honorable Senate Committee on Justice and Human Rights by providing accurate, objective, and timely information to aid in the sound deliberation of the proposed legislative measures. Thank you, sir, and good day.
Thank you, General. We now proceed with the NBI. Richard.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair, Senator Estrada and Senator Go. The NBI would like to interpose no opposition to the House Bill numbers 6641 and 6640, acts granting Philippine citizenship to Elizabeth Jeanette Means and Maodo Diouf. As our background check with the subjects disclosed no derogatory information. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Richard Go of the NBI. Si Chairman Gregorio Pato, would you have any manifestation or statement on behalf of the PSC?
Yes, thank you very much, Chairman Senator Kiko Pangilinan. Good afternoon, Senator Bongo and Senator Jinggoy Estrada. As a PSC chairman, we support this naturalization process. We support the efforts of some SBP. I remember the statement of Senator Estrada a while ago. Actually, Senator, after that BAP SBP partnership, I was the first executive director. So I inherited all the headaches and all the fights, and I was the first one who really tried to put this all together. So my presence here today is because I want to support the efforts of SBP. That's number one, because really in basketball, height is might, and I know that they're working so hard with the full support of Mr. Manny Pangilinan as chairman, and now with the new president, Ricky Vargas. And number two, because I also know Malik very well. Mr. Chairman, I'm part of the recruitment of the University of the Philippines. Before I was appointed chairman, I just want to assure you, I no longer recruit for UP because I am now the chairman of the Philippine Sports Commission. But together we were successful in forming a very strong UP team, and that is really, now that it's time for, after UP, it's time for Malik to serve the country. So, Mr. Chairman, again, I support all of this process.
Thank you, Patrick, Pato, Gregorio. Malik, what was your course in UP?
Sports science, Bachelor of Sports Science.
Sports science. So, and you've graduated?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I
So
still go
you're
to school.
okay.
Yeah.
And Beth, what was your? You graduated from
Yes, I graduated. My course was in nutrition.
nutrition.
Yes.
So both sports, health, and wellness. Okay. Unless there are other questions from our colleagues. Yes, go ahead.
Follow-up
Senator
question lang
Go.
po. Sa SBP, itong si Malik Joe, kapag pag na-consider na po ang kanilang naturalization or si Boatwright, paano ho ba, saan sila pwedeng gamitin na tournament? Sa FIBA, sa Asian Games, sa SEA Games, or paano sila magro-rotate? Kasi meron tayong mga existing na naturalized players like si
JB.
Brownlee, si yung Kwame,
Opo.
yung iba wala na, no? Yung dating malaki si
Yeah. Doubt-hit and
Blatch, wala na.
Opo.
Medyo
Opo, Senator. So for Malik po, he is being naturalized for our 3x3 team.
okay.
So he's specific to the 3x3 FIBA tournaments, which we also have tournaments for 3x3 in the Asian Games and the SEA Games, no. For Bennie Boatwright naman po, we're looking at him for our 5-on-5 basketball team. As we all know, si Justin po 37 na right now, so we don't know how long more
How old is
he can play actively.
Boatwright?
Boatwright po is 29 right now.
So medyo mas bata pa siya.
Yes po.
So ang pwede niyong rotate or ipagpalit si Brownlee, Boatwright, sino pa po dun sa Gilas?
Kwame po. Si Ange Kwame
Kwame,
po. Opo. Pag FIBA tournament po, we can only play one at a time. Pero pag Asian Games po, I believe the rule ng PSC chair is right now for the Nagoya Games in September, it's only a passport that is required.
So sino po sino pong qualified dito?
So qualified po silang tatlo kung magkaka-passport si Bennie Boatwright na maglaro sa Asian Games sabay-sabay.
Pero hindi niyo naman siguro isasabay yung tatlo, no?
Depende lang po sa need ni Coach Tim for that event.
To remember, no, after 62 years, I was there, sumuporta po ako. After 62 years nakamit natin ang first gold after 62 years sa Asian Games noong 2023 sa China. So we are the defending champions, defending champion this time. Sana suportahan natin. Ako nananawagan po ako sa mga kasamahan ko rito sa Senado na suportahan natin and depensahan natin ang ating corona, yung gold medal natin sa Asian Games. At sa FIBA, magagamit rin sila sa FIBA. Tutuloy-tuloy naman po itong FIBA, yung qualifiers natin. Kailan ho ba ang FIBA World again?
The FIBA World Cup is scheduled in 2027, August 2027 po. Pero yung qualifiers po, the next window is the first week of July this year.
First week. Anong pinagkaiba? Para klaro lang po. Nila Kwame, Justin Brownlee, and pag nag-qualify po si Boatwright, pinagkaiba nila kay Jordan Clarkson na naglaro rin po sa atin sa FIBA World noong 2023. Na witness po tayo dito sa Pilipinas. Very successful hosting.
In terms of eligibility, wala naman po. Pero kung sa basketball side, what they bring to the table, I think Coach Ryan is in a better position to answer that.
Anong pinakaiba ni Jordan Clarkson, NBA star, kesa kanila Justin Brownlee, Boatwright, kung sakaling pumasa po ang kanyang naturalization?
From an individual talent, Sen Bong, magaling yung Clarkson because he is playing at the highest level of basketball in the world, and that is the NBA. But for Brownlee, what is good with him is the fact that he's been integrated in Philippine basketball for such a long time and has been playing with a lot of Filipinos. So it really depends on the system that the coach is running. If you want extremely good talent like Clarkson, you give him the ball, get out of the way, he can definitely score, as what we saw during the World Cup in Manila, wherein he just took the lights out when we were playing China. So on an individual talent, of course, Clarkson will still be up there, but the question is his availability because of his commitment with an NBA team. So for Brownlee, he's always here. He's gonna play again in the next conference for Ginebra. So mas madali siyang kunin, and kilala na rin niya yung level of play dito sa Pilipinas.
Salamat, champion Coach Ryan Gregorio. Actually, salamat sa pagsagot no. Speaking of talent naman po yun. Yung tanong ko sana is, anong pinagkaiba nila yung sa status po ng kanilang citizenship, since si Jordan Clarkson ay anak po ng half Phil-Am po siya, no? Pero paano siya nag-qualify sa FIBA at anong pinagkaiba nitong nag-a-apply po ng naturalization like Justin Brownlee?
In terms of FIBA eligibility po, wala po silang pinagkaiba. They are all recognized as a player with restrictions, which means they are naturalized citizens of the country they are playing for. The reason why Jordan Clarkson is labeled that way is because he did not receive his passport. The first issuance of his passport was not before the age of 16, which FIBA requires. So if you get your passport after the age of 16, you will be labeled as a naturalized player.
Pero hindi na siya kailangang i-naturalize dito sa Pilipinas because ang nanay niya
Yes, I believe
is a
meron
Filipina.
siya mother side.
Yun
Opo.
gusto naming maintindihan po kasi nanay niya ay Filipina. Ito naman sila, Justin Brownlee is walang dugong
Opo.
Pilipino, naturalized sila, no? Pero siyempre, para sa akin, mas masarap po yung pakiramdam natin pag nanalo tayo na meron talagang dugong
Tama po.
Pinoy, Pilipino. Though supportive naman tayo sa mga candidates ng naturalization, pero masarap, Pilipino yan eh. Proud na proud tayo sa kanila pa. Yun lang po ang gusto nating maintindihan sa qualification po or requirement, sorry, na hinihingi po ng FIBA at ng Asian Games. At napapansin ko, diba may mga sarili silang rules na ina-apply sa mga competition. Like sa Southeast Asian Games, ilan yung pwede nilang paglaruin, dapat walang import. Am I correct? Yung host ang
Yes
nagdedetermine.
po. The previous edition of the SEA Games, they did not allow kahit isa pong naturalized player, bawal po.
Ayun. Tayo, pag pure Filipino, champion tayo, kayang-kaya talaga natin. Pero ito sa mga Asian Games, kailangan na natin ng naturalized player. Bakit po?
Sa Asian Games po, if you remember, the previous edition sa China, even yung mga kalaban po natin, may mga naturalized player. We faced Jordan, I believe, in the gold medal game, and they had
Hollis Jefferson.
yes, RHJ as their naturalized player then. So siya po yung naging katapat ni Justin Brownlee noon. And also, if you remember, we had 2 naturalized players in that lineup, as Ange Kwame was also part of that Asian Games team.
So ito yung sa Asian Games. Si RHJ, naturalized player na siya ng Jordan. So dumaan rin siya sa proseso na dinadaanan dito sa atin? Is it the same or iba sa
Hindi ko po
kanila?
alam kung ano ang proseso ng naturalization po sa Jordan.
Oh.
Pero whatever that is, he went through that process.
Akin lang may kanya-kanyang rules every tournament, no? So, pero mas masarap pa rin ang pakiramdam pag nanalo tayo ng sariling pawis natin, mga Pilipino talaga ang naghirap po. And congratulations po muli sa ating SBP, sa coaches, PSC. Salamat po. I'm just here to support po sa ating sports bilang chairman po ng Committee on Sports and on Youth. Salamat po. Salamat, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Senator Go. Senator Estrada.
Thank you, Senator Kiko. Kay Miss, kay Kathleen?
Erica.
Erica. Kalimutan ko ito itatanong. Hindi, kanina sinabi mo nagmamadali kayo na mga naturalized tong ating mga candidates.
Opo.
Dapat by April magkaroon na sila ng Philippine passport. Paano yung si Boatwright tsaka si Ramos? Kung di payagan na umuwi, paano natin
Hindi ko po alam yung kay Ramos kasi po sa wrestling po yun. Pero for Bennie po, we have more time for Bennie Boatwright because he plays for the 5-on-5 team. Iba po yung timeline ng 5-on-5 sa 3x3.
So, mapapauwi niyo?
Yes po. Sa
Mapapauwi
April daw po makakabalik na siya dito.
So April, recess na tayo nun.
I think baka after na siguro.
Or we can have
Yes, we can have a hearing. But
during
Yeah.
the recess.
all right. Malik, what is your source of income right now while not playing? What is your source of income while not playing?
Just playing like some
Legal labas.
some games.
You know what legal labas means?
Yeah.
Do you play in legal labas?
Sometimes outside.
Where? Panalay?
Yeah, everywhere.
How much do they pay you?
It depends.
Depends on how much. Usually they pay a player 30,000 per game. Am I correct?
Yeah, Suguro sometimes 20, 15, 30. It depends on the negotiation.
Who's your agent?
No agent.
No,
Agent.
directly. Okay. So what is the highest fee that you accepted, that you received for playing sa Liga Labas?
30.
30,000. Where is it? Panalay?
Panalay.
All in Panalay.
Ligan Labas.
Liga Labas. Okay. Thank you. What about Janet? What is your source of income while not playing?
My main source of income is playing, but I also work as a nutrition coach and personal trainer online.
Okay. Malik, if you don't have this Liga Labas, if you don't play for the Liga Labas, you don't have any source of income. You don't have any source of income
Yeah, if I don't play.
if you don't play
Yeah,
in
if I
Liga
don't play
Labas.
Liga Labas.
SBP doesn't give you allowance.
Not yet.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Well, Thank you, Senator Estrada. Just one final request for both Malik and Beth. So, why should we grant you Filipino citizenship? Go ahead, Beth. You have the floor.
Thank you, Chair. I would say that I would just be honored to be granted Filipino citizenship and get to represent this country and get to really create a home here and help you guys be even more successful in your already passionate and competitive basketball program.
And if you do get citizenship, it'll be to help us.
Absolutely.
Us guys. I mean, all of us. Yeah, the Filipinos. Okay, thank you, Elizabeth. Malik.
For me, sir, it's like I feel at home already. I've been here for so long, 7 years right now. So I know the culture, I know the hospitality of the Filipinos. So I have a lot of friends here. So I really feel at home. That's why choosing to play for representing the Philippines was easy for me.
I understand you were here during COVID.
Yeah, I was here.
So you were part of the
lockdown.
The whole country's lockdown.
Yeah, sir.
Okay, so if there are no other matters, if there are no objections, we can proceed with the preparation of the committee report for House Bill 6640 as well as House Bill 6641. If there is a motion from Senator Go, who is the principal author of these two measures.
Mr. Chair, I move to approve House Bills 6641 and 6640, granting Philippine citizenship to Malik Diouf and Elizabeth Jeanette Means.
Yes, with that motion and there being no objections, we will second that. The committee may now proceed to prepare the committee report for House Bill 6640, granting Philippine citizenship to Maodo Diouf and Senate Bill 5096, as well as committee reports for House Bill 6641, granting Philippine citizenship to Elizabeth Jeanette Means, and Senate Bill 5094. So moved. Do we suspend? Yes. There being no other matters for the committee to tackle in this afternoon's public hearing, the Committee on Justice and Human Rights hearing is hereby suspended. Thank you very much.